What's up, Zen? How you doing, my guy? Do you still have crabs or whatever? Sending girls pictures of cats. I thought you said you hated hookup culture. Everyone knows that sending pictures of cats to somebody is that's universal Riz. Well, I don't know what universal, but that's like textbook Riz. That's definitely, if you send a girl a picture of like videos or pictures of cats, you're trying to fuck. Everyone knows that. I opened the combo with a fish and a fedora smoking scar. Do peach cat gifs count? Yes, but Rabbids peach gif counts don't. Do dogs count? Yeah, dogs count. Dude, some poor Kaiser lady called me, as in Kaiser Permanente, not like the fucking leader of World War I Germany. And she was like, hey, it's kind of time for your, like, yearly checkup. We were just kind of wondering when you wanted to get that scheduled. And I'm in, like, a different state and can't be... Like, I basically haven't gone to the doctor since I've turned 18. So it's been, like, 3 years. And I was like, man, I didn't have the heart to tell her that I can't be fucked. And that, like, I didn't want to do it. So I was like, you know, I'm really kind of swamped right now. Can I just call you guys back when I'm ready? And she's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. I'll just, like, write that in my little notepad and be like, yeah, thanks, doll. You're a peach. And then I said, have a good day. And whatever. And I hung up. So yeah, Kaiser's fucking begging for the dick, basically. That's not Riz, that's just what I do. Whenever I walk behind a lady, what I like to do is I go, excuse me, toots, and then I place my hand on the small of their back and kind of push them forward for me to slide behind them. Sexual harassment? Nah, I don't actually do that. I haven't touched a girl in fucking... I remember in my physiology class, my exercise physiology class, we were setting up like electrodes, and my partner was a girl. And I distinctly remember the warmth of her hand holding my forearm to place the electrode. And like, actually being fully aware for, like, the first time how long it's been since another human being has touched me. That I remember pretty vividly. I remember I like to, whenever I talk to girls, I'm a freak and a degenerate. And also, pretty awkward. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes not on purpose. And one thing I like to ask ladies, if I get somewhat comfortable with them, is whether or not they use pads or tampons. That's just something I like to add. Honestly, I don't even wait till I'm comfortable with them. I generally just like to ask, because for whatever reason, women really like to talk about their menstrual cycle. I don't know if it's like a misogyny thing, or they just didn't teach it in sex ed, but women love talking about their menstrual cycle. You get a woman talking about their menstrual cycle, who doggy? They'll never stop. But so I'll ask him. I'll be like, "Are you a pads or a tampons type of gal?" And low key, the answer that I'm looking for is low key diva cup. But you know, I won't bore you guys. It's like I think I've asked like 10 girls. All of them have responded, by the way, and it's like 70-30 pads to tampons. However, almost all of the pads enjoyers have made the distinction that when they go swimming, they use tampons, though. Which is crazy, because I'm pretty confident that none of them have gone swimming in the last, like, 3 fucking years. And you just know there's a story behind it. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy that it's such a universal experience that they all had some sort of embarrassing period moment where they like were gonna go swimming, but they were on their period, so they're like, oh boy, I guess I have to use tampons. Actually, one of the girls, here's a fun little story. One of the girls I knew who was addicted to cocaine, she accidentally uploaded a Snapchat story, a public Snapchat story of him and of her and her boyfriend saying the N-word hard R. And it was like they were both in bed and clearly had just had sex with each other. And so they both called each other the N-word. They're both white, obviously. They both called each other the N-word hard R. And she obviously got into a lot of trouble. And there was a lot of pushback from her peers. And then a couple of, like, a couple months or like a year later, I noticed that she changed her last name on Visco because she deleted her Instagram because of how much hate she was getting. She changed her last name on Visco, and it led me down this rabbit hole of thought of like, well, you have to fucking marry that guy. You know what I mean? Like you have to. You can't get caught calling someone your boyfriend and them you and your boyfriend calling you the N-word and not marry that person. You know what I mean? Like you're bound for life now. And I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking about Transformers. Like imagine, I think it was the newest Transformers or the second newest Transformers where Michael Bay felt the need to talk about Romeo and Juliet laws. But if you are dating someone and then it turns out space robots are like actively trying to kill you and your dad, who's Mark Wahlberg for some reason, and you stay together and you stick through with them and you date them through that whole debacle, you just kind of have to get married. You can't. What situation could possibly be more frustrating and more divorce worthy than literal Decepticons trying to kill you? You can try and find one. I'm struggling. Like you can't. There's no way you're just sitting in your living room reading the newspaper, reading the Mercury News. You like flex the paper so it makes that whoosh sound, and then you look over in the kitchen and you see an overflowing trash can, and you're just like, this fucking bitch, dude. I fucking stopped the Decepticons for you. You stupid fucking cunt. I just don't understand. How can you not take out the fucking trash? I got Optimus Prime in my fucking contacts, bitch. I got his ass in what's it called? In my speed dial. You stupid fucking bitch. How can you not take out the fucking trash? I don't understand. There's no reason to divorce somebody if you beat Megatron. If you defeated Megatron for your spouse, there is zero reason to divorce that person. And conversely, if someone defeats Megatron for you, Starscream, and you divorce him, you're a bitch. What the fuck? They've gone to what's the planet from Transformers called? Planet from Transformers. That bitch has been to Cybertron and back, and you were gonna divorce him over what? Maybe they don't fucking clean off their shoes on the welcome mat before they get in the house. I don't know. It just doesn't seem worth it.